Hello everyone, my name is Kier White, and today I'm going to be explaining the lesson plan that I came up for this week's lab. So the main movement concepts I will be using are body awareness, which is what your body can perform, spatial awareness of where your body can move, quality of movement, how your body can move, and relationship. The relationship is being aware of where you are in relation to your classmate or the equipment that you will use in your lesson. Always remember to encourage students to explore and experiment, to watch and discuss movement, integrate the students' ideas and try to implement some of them. And themes are always a great addition, especially when you want to work with young children. My goal is to teach preschool, so this will be very relevant. So today's theme I've chosen is animals. So the two types of skills we'll be practicing are locomotive skills and non-locomotor skills. Locomotor skills move the body from one place to another, either with gross motor coordination or large muscle movements. Some categories for this can be activities that don't have any kind of rhythm, just basic movement activities, or you can use some rhythmic elements with like music or maybe a drum beat or even just clapping your hands. Non-locomotor skills performed without noticeable movement from place to place are usually stationary, but you're still bending and twisting, turning, maybe showing some flexibility and practicing balance. So now I will show you some of these exercises that I will be doing. So the first example of movement is body awareness, so what your body can perform. So first we're going to start off with our bridge. So we're going to lay on the floor on our belly like this with our arms out, and then we're going to pull our arms up to our bodies with our elbows pointed out, so our elbows are pointed out like this, and then we're going to push up on all fours. So now we're on our hands and our knees, and that's what makes the bridge, because your body is the bridge, and so the water is going under you. So the water is flowing under you, so you're the bridge over the stream. And from here we're going to work on balancing. And so first we're going to practice balancing on 3 body parts. So we're going to bring one hand up to our head, and with the animal theme that we have chosen, we can say, okay, look, now you're a kitty and scratching your ear. Pretend you're a kitty, cleaning your ear. And from here we're going to get onto 2 body parts. And so we're going to push up off our hands onto our knees. And now we're sitting up like a dog when they sit up for a treat. And so now we're a dog. And then from here we're going to jump up onto our 2 feet like a kangaroo, because for the next part, when we're practicing one body part on balancing, we're going to put our foot up and we're going to pretend like we're a flamingo. The flamingos, they stand on 1 foot, and our wings are going to help us balance, so put their arms out for wings, and now you're bouncing on just 1 body part. And so the second example of movement is spatial awareness, so where your body can move. And so we're going to put our arms out, and we're going to make sure that we have good spatial awareness, that we're not touching any other friends, so that way when we do our movements, we don't accidentally hit a friend in the face or the head. And then we're going to make our circles. And so we're going to take our arms and we're going to make big circles, rotating our shoulders, keeping your arms straight like your bird wings all the way. And then we're going to reverse directions and go backwards. So we're going to go this way, big arm circles, just like this. All right, now we're going to work on levels. So we're going to see how tall and how small we can be. So first, we're going to stand up on our tiptoes and stretched up really high, like a giraffe's neck, stretching up. And so we're nice and big, and then we're going to walk with big steps to some kind of marker. For me, I have a blue line here, and so we're going to teach big steps. So we're going to walk with big steps to the blue line, and then back to your spot. So we're reset for the next spot. And then now, we're going to still stand up straight and tall, but instead we're going to do little steps. So still big giraffes, just littler steps. So littler steps to the blue line, and back. So little steps. And then the third example of movement is quality of movement, how your body can move. And so we're going to do some contrasting movements. And so first, we're going to keep our feet flat on the ground, but we're still going to stretch up like a giraffe, still stretch up tall, maybe use your arms to pretend that this is a giraffe's neck eating the leaves, up, stretching up, switch arms, stretch this arm now. And now we're going to scrunch down small like a mouse. So we're going to scrunch down really small on the floor. Really small. How small can you get? We're small like a little mouse. All scrunched up. And then we come back to our feet. Now we're going to work on time and speed. So this will help teach different speed movements. So first we're going to be slow movements. So still with your feet flat and standing in one spot, you're going to take big elephant elephant steps because they take big steps because they're heavy, right? They take big steps and they carry a lot of weight. And it's really slow. And then we're gonna find an animal that moves fast. So a cheetah moves fast. So now we're gonna move fast like a cheetah, still staying in your spot so you don't hit other friends. We're gonna go really fast like a cheetah, really fast like a cheetah. And now the fourth element of movement is relationship. Now we've already done relationships by being aware of our classmates and during our activities. So now we're going to point to body parts, as I call them, out. So point to your head. Oh, yep, everybody's pointing to their head. And now find your hands and shake them. Shake your hands. Shake, shake, shake. And now put your hands on your knees. Where are your knees? And that helps with relationships. Now we're going to practice some locomotor skills, which are our big gross motor skill movements. So first we're going to practice jumping. So we're going to bend our knees and our ankles, and we're going to keep our arms forward for balance, and then we're going to jump, keeping our knees forward and bent as we go. And then we're going to try our best to land as lightly on our feet as possible. And so you're going to jump to your marker and then jump back. And then we're going to do hopping. So hopping is just staying in one spot. There's no movement here. So you're going to go back to your flamingo pose, so one foot, and then you're going to put your arms out like wings again. This will help balance and stick with the animal theme. And then when you hop, you want to make sure you stay on your toes and that you're landing lightly. And maybe to help with stretching, you can reach up when you hop. Reach up. And maybe do a challenge and see if they can do the other foot and reach up the same way again. And then you're going to hop back and forth, just like that. And now we're skipping. Now we're going to take all the skills of hopping and jumping and put them into skipping. And so we're going to transfer weight from one foot to the other, and we're going to do opposite. And so when your foot hits the ground, then you clap. So dip, 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 and then back, just like that. And then now let's practice some non-locomotor skills. So this is again going back to feet flat on the ground. You're not moving as much, or you're staying in your square, so your spot. You're not getting in other people's areas. You're just staying in your area. So we're going to stand in one place with our feet, and now we're going to do 4 jumps to make a complete circle. So it's like doing it in fourths. So 1/4, and then 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. And so that's a complete circle. And now we're going to do twisting. So once again, keeping our feet flat on the floor, a little bit apart from each other, maybe almost shoulders width, but not quite. And then our hands up, bent on our wrists and our elbows out. And then we're going to twist to the left. Twist as far as you can go, and then twist to the right, and then back to center. And now we're going to be swinging. So we're going to put our arms out in front of us like we're monkeys, and we're grabbing the vines, and we're swinging from the trees. So back and forth, back and forth. Maybe start at half movements, like your arm stops at your side, and then you can extend it to full movements where both your arms are going all the way back. Swinging your arms all the way back. Oh, and then that's all I have. So thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you in teaching about exercise for little children. Thank you.